All right, here's our first guest. You know her as the former judge on American Idol, but there's so much more to her story. She's a Grammy-nominated songwriter, publisher, record executive, and now author of a daringly honest memoir. Please welcome Cara DioGuardi.
The two of you are, ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's a fake, like, glitter tattoo.
I like
This is the real thing down here, sister.
Yeah. This was with my stepdaughter.
Ah, that's adorable.
Well, we haven't seen you since you made that epic move when you left American Idol.
Yeah.
Was that a hard decision to make?
It was hard. You know, Idol was a great ride. It was difficult in the beginning. I was someone who was behind the scenes, so to come out into the forefront and be in the limelight, that was a tough transition. But it was hard to leave, you know, but there was such uncertainty, and I felt like I had to kind of control my own destiny, and I had so many other jobs, and I kept pushing them back, and when I decided, you know, I'm gonna just sit it out.
Was it comfortable to be on that panel? Sometimes I think, oh my gosh, the tension they must be under, you know?
Well, it was sort of like breaking up the Beatles, you know? They were so, they had a chemistry and a rhythm, and I couldn't get it at first, you know, and I would get nervous, and then I'd talk more, and Simon would be like, oh my God, let's duct tape her mouth shut, she's so annoying. And, you know, I had to adjust and find my place, and by season 9, I felt like much more comfortable.
Sure.
I didn't care as much about, you know, what everyone said. I stopped reading the blogs.
Oh my gosh, never read the blogs.
Yeah,
oh
it wasn't good.
Did you leave on good terms with the big boy?
Definitely,
yeah. Good.
And I wish him nothing but success.
But it's funny though, when it's like that was your part-time job that sort of took over your life, because songwriting is still your main thing, your main gig.
You know, and part of the book, it kind of explains why certain songs, why I wrote them. And it was based on my life, you know, whether it's sober, I struggled with an eating disorder, and who knew that, you know, with Pink, we could write about that.
You made a movie, you made a song out of an eating disorder.
Well, the experience of it, of, you know, having addiction and how I overcame it. Yeah.
And that song really is such a powerful and beautiful and haunting song.
Yeah. And, you know, so all of the things that I went through, I used them in my songwriting and overcame them. And
talk about it here in the book, like low self-esteem, stage fright, molestation.
Yeah. Well, you know, in life, it's, you know, you take the things that you go through, and you can either let them keep you down, or you can use them as fuel to move ahead. And I tried to do that in my own life, and I hope that other people, when they read the book, walk away with that it's important that you keep on going, you go for your dreams, and you really get through it.
You really told all. I mean, even a date rape.
I did. I think that there are a lot of women out there that have experienced these things, and sometimes when you bring them to the forefront, it's comforting to know that other people had that experience and came through it.
And you were able to write a song about that.
Yeah, well, I was able to write. Unfortunately, that experience, I think I got into some not so great relationships. So I wrote songs like Walk Away for Kelly Clarkson.
Right.
And, you know, luckily I'm in a great relationship today, and Ain't No Other Man for Christina Aguilera. That's what that song is more about. So I tried to use all of this, you know, the heartache in my life and turn it into a positive, and that's how I moved through it.
And it also helps you get over that as well.
It does. It really does. You know, songwriting's the best therapy I never paid for.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll come back with Cara in a moment. Cara DioGuardi talks about her book and her family as well in her new book. And your dad is sitting right over there right now. Joe, hi Joe, how you doing?
Hi, Dad.
You talk about a relationship that he was always pushing you forward, always trying to help you, but he was persistent in it, wasn't he?
He was, and you know, I'm thankful that he was, though, because it helped me a lot, especially in the Idol days when, you know, I had to get up there in live television, and I kind of remember being 12 then, you know, and he would say, come on, you can do it, and while I had stage fright and I was very uncomfortable, it did prepare me for what I was going to face later.
Sure.
It is actually amazing to me that people would know that you had stage fright, because to somebody on the outside, like me, an outsider looking in, you always seem so put together and so calm and confident, and it's in this strange way comforting to know that you feel nervous like everybody else on the planet.
Completely. I mean, I talk about something that I use. It's called act as if. You know, sometimes you find yourself in a situation, you just act like you know what's up. You know? I can do that. I can do that. And pretty soon, you learn how to do it. You know.
How do you like this new team they have on American Idol?
The clips I've seen, they look great. And you know, I'm a huge fan of Steven Tyler's. He actually came over to write a song last year, and I just found him to be so warm and funny and sensitive, and I actually mentioned his name to the producers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. Anyway, you've got a new show coming up on Bravo, right?
I do, yes.
Platinum Hit?
Platinum Hit. We're trying to find the new best songwriter out there.
That's a great idea, because so many people have written songs or want to write songs and will now write songs because this is available.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing for songwriters, because a lot of people don't really even understand what a songwriter does.
The power the songwriter has, it really is about the song.
It is.
And matching it up with the right singer.
You couldn't have those X Factor or American Idol without the songs.
Without the songs. But what comes first when you're writing a song? Is it the melody, the lyrics, the idea behind it?
You know, I think for me, it's whatever I'm feeling. I try to come from an honest place, and maybe that's why my book was so honest, because I don't know how else
But when you
to do.
wite the words first,
You move.
then you've got to attach the music to it.
Some
right?
people, you know, it depends. For me, it's I walk in a room, I hear some music, and I just start singing. My voice is kind of my vehicle. There are other times that it comes from a title. It really all depends.
But you've had a number of hits as well, right?
I have. I've been lucky.
Yeah.
That must be a thrill to hear your music sung by these.
One of the best thrills was watching Carrie on Idol do Undo It.
Oh,
Finale. You know, I was like, go girl, go, you do that. You know.
So who are you going to be with on this show?
Jewel.
Oh, I love Jewel.
You and Jewel together.
She is hot.
Yeah,
let me
she's
tell
incredible.
You.
Yeah.
Some days I'd be like, damn, girl, you are hot. Wow. And she's really smart, too.
Yeah.
So the show is called Platinum
Hit.
Platinum Hit, and it's on Bravo.
Bravo.
And when do you start it?
And
May
will
30th.
the songwriters be performing their songs?
They will, but it's more about the songs.
Wow.
You know, we give them tasks. We say, you know, this week it's Dance Anthem Week. Let's see what you got. And they bring it in.
I just had a great idea.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you really want to make this interesting,
Yes.
Oh, no.
and you and Jewel, two professionals,
Right.
you've written songs, you've sung them.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, why don't you two sing the song that the songwriter wrote, or one of you, each time? See?
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
We'll
who's
going
going
to
to sing the song?
They do.
Two of you just sitting there.
You're right.
Go to work.
I know, it's true. You're right. We really didn't do much.
Or,
Nothing.
you know, if you want a really unique perspective, you probably don't know this, but Regis is also a singer.
Oh,
There
I
you
do
go.
know
You could
this.
have Regis.
I do know this. I do know this.
That's a
Anyway, that's to look forward to. May 30th, she starts it with Jewel Monday nights on Bravo. It's available right now.
Thanks, Carol. Nice to have you here, honey. Good luck.
great to see you again. You're awesome.
We got some rock music coming up from the 17th.